Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So what we're going to do is jump into your read. It's going to be for the first half of October. It's a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box. Let's see what's in store for you here. I'm excited, all right? My Mercury is in Aries, so I love that fire energy, so very exciting. We're going to see what wants to come out for you here. Now, this is going to be you and who, and that who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, even one side of a situation or another, right? Or even a person of interest, all right? So keep that in mind. Let's see what is in store. What I'm going to do first, you know what I'm going to do is, because this is a love read, I'm going to pull a card on self-love, because as you know, and I know, it starts here, right? All right, well, because of that, we're going to do that. So let me just pull a card here. I'm going to pull from the Divine Energy Oracle. What I want to do is I want to see where you're at right now. What do we have? Okay, this is nice. This is about beginning to explore, all right? This is beautiful. Okay, so what this talks about to me is, this is all about, really exploring your inner world. This could be the connection with spirit. It could be a connection, as it pertains to love. Some of you are doing maybe perhaps just getting out there, meeting people online, doing whatever it is that you need to do in order to get a little bit more exploring and, discovery and exposure. So it could be the case for some of you here. But that's what I see here. So, it's like really beginning to explore. Now, this could be for some of you beginning to really explore, just like your inner world and what it is that you want in a relationship or what you want in a situation, okay? What you want and truly want. What is your truth as it pertains to a relationship? Explore that a little bit so you have more of a definite kind of a philosophy in terms of what you can compromise on, and then of course what you can't compromise on, right? So it gives you some sort of grounded foundation to be able to make some of those decisions as it pertains to love, rather than just kind of going by the seat of your pants by emotions. Sometimes it's important, remember, to marry the heart with the head and to be, very careful. Be safe, right? But also, be in love, and it all starts with here. So, really begin to explore what it is that you want in love, what you want in a partnership. That's going to be super key. And it all starts with, again, where you are able to compromise on, where you can't. What are decisive points that you just can't waver on, and those that of course that you can. So those things are going to be really important. What's going to help you in that? What's going to help you in that? Let's take a look at a card that what's going to help you before we jump into the read of you and who. All right, let's do that here. Follow your dreams. All right, so this is saying is that perhaps you might meet someone with on your path, towards your dreams. But this is saying don't give up on your dreams right now, is what this is talking about. This is beautiful. It's an 85 card, and it reduces to a 12. Actually, it reduces to it's a 13. 13 reduces to a 4. Sorry. All right. And that's foundation. So if you focus on what it is that you want in life in terms of your dreams, it's going to actually perhaps lead you to, by doing something you love can lead to love. Okay. And that's the message that I'm getting from this. Okay. So for some of you, that's the case. So don't give up on your dreams. All right. So you don't have to have one or the other. You can have both. There is a way that you can have both, to some extent, all right? And then, of course, it gets a little bit deeper, but it's very, very important to follow your dreams, because what I feel is going to lead to some sort of stability in one's self, and that way your inner truth will really be able to explore as it pertains to love and what it is that you want. It's going to be easier to define for yourself. But that is what is coming through. So for some of you, that was important, all right? Let's go ahead and jump into the read. And let's see what is going for you. We're going to start with you first, okay? I do want to thank all of you that have been booking coaching sessions with me beyond the read sessions and even the reads themselves. It's been fantastic. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. And for those of you that are experiencing any sort of blockages, perhaps in a relationship or in your work, in your business or just life, you definitely want to check out our discovery session that allows some one-on-one time for us to get to know you and then make a recommendation in terms of of where you are now and where you'd like to be. Okay, so we want to breach that gap if that is something that you are interested in doing and you're ready to move forward with that. All right, so let's jump into this and let's do one last few shuffles here and see what is happening for you in the first half of October. If I said September, I'm sorry guys, but I'm in October, so I don't know. I don't think I think I said October, but in any event, just want to make sure. Okay, we get so in tune to our reads sometimes that we forget a date or we might say something wrong. Okay, all right, so let's jump into this. Here we go. Okay, nice. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Hermit. Okay, very, very nice. So this tells me is that you're kind of sitting at this moment, kind of thinking what it is that you want, how you want to move forward, trying to get the enlightenment, taking that pause, you know, in the moonlight. And this is about as it pertains to your path in love. All right, so this is what I have you you kind of doing right now, which is really a beautiful place to be, right? You know, doing what you can, kind of planning, you know, kind of dreaming what it is that you want, what that looks like. Remember I mentioned at the very beginning, kind of going through that, you know, kind of discovery process. That's kind of how I feel that what you were doing is kind of going through a little bit of that, you know, beginning to explore what love really means to you, and how that's going to, how you want that, you know, within your life. But again, it starts with you first in doing what you love for many of you. Okay, so that's coming through. I got the most beautiful cards coming right onto the board. I got the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ten of Cups, oh my gosh, this is beautiful, guys. This is about coming to fruition. This is all about emotional fulfillment. So for many of you, you've actually reached emotional fulfillment. It could be with someone that you love, you know, someone that you partnered up with. For many of you, that's the case, and it's coming to fruition. So it's reached its, well, let me back up here. It's actually reached a completion. Which actually puts you onto that next new step. And this is beautiful. There's been a lot of growth. So for many of you, there's been a lot of growth as it pertains to love. You've grown a lot since a child. Your definition from your child to adult has changed tremendously on how you view love. And you want a loyal partner by your side and what that looks like. Someone that perhaps that you can kind of grow with, learn from, and you can each, you know, can grow together, but each be each other's friend, because that, you know, always comes first. And then, you know, the rest of it. All right, so that's what's coming into play. And sixes are a birth of something new. So right after the Ten of Cups of emotional fulfillment, this is a birthing of something new based upon the growth that you've come thus far, which is absolutely beautiful. Then I got the King of Pentacles. Now the King is very self-disciplined and controlling, right? He's all about, you know, authority as it pertains to his coin. You know, so that's what I feel. So this is about, you know, perhaps that you're involved with an earth sign, you know, perhaps, or you're taking on that energy in terms of, you know, kind of following your instincts as it pertains, you know, to the money and how you run your finances and how you run your home. So that's kind of what I see here coming up there. Let's take a look at here. Let's take a look if there's anything else that wants to come through here for you. What is it? Abundance. Jeez, guys. I mean, this is already such a beautiful read coming right out of the gate. This is a 16 reducing to a 7. Sevens are all about having faith. So this is talking about abundance. Abundance is coming your way. Whether you're aware of this or not, you probably feel emotionally abundant. But then with the King of Pentacles, I mean, dang, I mean, it's kind of like even financially abundant. And there's been a lot of growth over the years to get there is what this looks like. So you are definitely deserving of this abundance that has kind of hit your way here. It's great, all right? It could be also a spiritual partnership. So perhaps the one that you're involved with, for some of you that are partnered, it's a spiritual partnership. For those of you, it's not a romantic partnership, but it is a spiritual partnership. Maybe that you've connected with someone that really, it's a 9 card. This is coming to fruition. Someone that really grounds you, but then also someone that has got a spiritual essence to them too. But so there's some sort of spiritual partnership, perhaps with someone, person, place, or thing that's happening right now, and that's within your current energy. It's gorgeous, guys. I mean, spiritual partnership, abundance, the 10 of Cups. 6 of Cups is rebirth. I mean, it's like you've got, I mean, it's great to be in Aries right now. My gosh, you guys. Let's take a look at the other person on the other side. All right, let's take a look over there. Let's just kind of get a little check in and see what's temperature check and what's going on over there. What do we have? Okay, big changes for them as well. Now there is an Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about compassion and intimacy, an opportunity and the potential for that. This could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy. The next card I got was Justice and the Ten of Swords. So the Justice talks about there's some sort of balancing act that is going to be necessary within intimacy and a love relationship. But then, you know, and then it comes to like, then I get the Ten of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is Libra, right? And then this is the water sign. Water signs kind of energy. Now, again, this person may be taking on that energy. They might have it in their chart, or someone close to them might have it, such as you. But what this is talking about is leveling out the scales as it pertains to intimacy and compassion. But something has come to an end, okay? So this is an ending of something on their side here, okay? So something that maybe that there has been some sort of ending here. I'm going to pull another card on this. I want to pull the Ten of Swords. I just want to see. I'm going to pull a tarot on this. I want to see what wants to come out in the Ten of Swords. Temperance, more balancing. Yeah, there has been a transition for this person, okay? This person is going through some sort of rite of passage and transition in order to gain balance, which is the Temperance there, right? So very, very interesting, guys, very interesting. So they're going through some sort of a change here, okay? Some sort of change. I'm gonna kind of move something here, guys, so hold on a second. I want to make sure my computer doesn't go, my volume doesn't go and turn up or turn down, because that's what happened last time and I want it to happen. Okay. All right, got it. So yeah, some sort of change, some sort of ending. But what happened is some sort of adversity or conflict that maybe perhaps brought in some sort of ending, which is this Ten of Swords. But it was necessary for them to go into that next passage and go through that transition. It went from crazy waters to a little bit more, calmer waters, right? But there is a transition right now that's going to be necessary, a birthing of something new. Could be dealing with, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be the case. For those with the sword energy coming through here too. Yeah. And Temperance is Sagittarius. Might be dealing with the Sagittarian if someone's got it in their chart. But what I really feel is for this person here is that there is a brand new beginning that's happening for this person. And that is super key. There's been some sort of conflict in getting some sort of balance. And so now there's got to be a change. Something's coming to an end. What is this here? Being love. This is about attracting love and loving oneself unconditionally. And this is about be love so you can attract love, right? And have love, right? So that's what I feel with this person. It is about their exuding love in all that it is that they do. And that's really, really key. They've gone through a lot of personal growth, and it's kicked them over to the spiritual realm right now. And that's what I feel. So there's some sort of personal growth for them that has taken place because of this change, okay? Interesting. I'm going to go back over to you, and I want to find out for you kind of like what is, what is the best way forward for you? What is the best way forward? Okay, what does that look like? The best way forward for you. Okay, so I get the World card, Major Arcana, the Knight of Wands, and then the Three of Wands. Okay, so the World card talks about some sort of completion. So I do feel, guys, that there has been some sort of completion, for you. So if you were together with another person on this other side, there's been some sort of separation of some sort, both going through some sort of transition. Okay, and this is about, I really feel for your best way forward is some sort of completion that also includes travel. Okay, kind of, what is your world? How do you want your world to be? A successful completion. So you both have had some sort of completions with some sort of growth. The Knight of Wands is all about motion, all right? So this is about, all about that fire energy, and this is all about, kind of really being who you are, okay? Really focus on, some sort of motion that's coming through within a situation. You're taking motion, you're kind of beating, you're kind of going to the beat of your own drum, and you're focused on foresight and what it is that you want and how you want to move forward. because you don't just want any particular wave. You want the wave that's going to be internally guided from in kind of like a intuitive guided before you move forward. And this is passionate energy. So this is your energy. This is Aries energy here. So I really feel that you're kind of having fun and enjoying yourself and going to the beat of your own drum, and then focusing on what it is that you want as you move forward as it pertains to your love life. I am going to pull something here because I want to see what wants to come out in terms of your best way forward, kind of using your intuition as you move forward. Yeah, this is about responding versus reacting. So this too, just like this person is focusing on being, in that vibration of love, you too are focusing on responding versus reacting. So coming from a loving place in terms of conversations with someone else, okay? Because trauma is going to yield drama, okay? Just saying, all right? It can, especially if you react versus respond. So anytime you feel yourself kind of reacting, kind of stop for a moment, take a deep breath, catch your breath, and remember, respond versus react, okay? That's going to be key here, okay? It's about creating new beneficial thought patterns, as it pertains to a relationship or situation, and that's what I see coming through here, okay? So could it be an old trigger of some sort? What does that old trigger look like for you? Just so you know what it is for some of you and see what the cards have to say. I'm just curious on what they want to say, what wants to come up here. I want to see what that is. What is it? Surrender to passion, okay? That's not so bad, guys. Surrender to the passion. This is about getting out of your head, Aries, and feeling the fire in your belly. And again, that's kind of what I feel in this card here. There's a lot of passion. It's kind of like you're kind of getting out of your head. You're kind of going to the beat of your own drum. Lots of fire energy. And this is saying really focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and just let it flow, okay? Let your passion flow. Some of you maybe haven't had passion, so it's saying just let it go, okay? So some of you, it's about surrendering to the passion rather than holding yourself back away from it, okay? So, right? And also surrender to sleep and rest. So it's kind of like this restorative type energy, okay? So that's what I get here. It wants you to honor your body, and it wants you to slow down, okay? So in some respects, some of you, within this, you have to kind of rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So for some of you, you don't want to create any sort of burnout or anything like that. So that's what this is calling for. So for some of you, it's really, surrendering to the deep sleep and rest and getting that when your body is telling you that you need it, and surrendering to passion. Okay, not so bad, guys. Not so bad at all. Let's take a look at the best way for this other person to move forward. What does that look like? Okay, what does that look like for them? Okay, I got the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. It's kind of like they're moving on. Gosh, you guys, there's been some sort of breakup here is what I feel. I've got the Two of Wands, again, preparation and kind of foresight, how they want to move forward in their world. You see the globe there with the car, that right over, kind of at the bottom. And it's kind of like, what, do I want to go alone? Do I want to take someone else with me with the Two Wands there? And it's, what does that look like? And then I get the Knight of Pentacles. So this is all about, really moving forward. The Knights, again, are about motion. So this is about, efficiency. This is about, kind of they're doing their routine as they do. And it's kind of like, something has come to an end. And it's kind of like, it's sad, guys. It's kind of like, wow, I feel for them, something's come to some sort of end, and they're just taking what they have and letting go of the burden and responsibility of that which was really holding them down, okay? What was the burden that was holding this person down? Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through for them. The Ten of Wands, that's, again, that could be that, it could be you. Maybe, again, perhaps letting go of the responsibility and burdens up here. There's a paradigm shift, okay? They are growing and expanding, out of that focusing just on materialism to now focusing on integrating new experiences and the growth and the progression. There's been a cycle change for this person. So there's been some sort of shift in the mind that's happening and taking place because of a transition is what I feel here. Anything else? igniting the exciting. They're finding their soul's purpose, okay? So it's about them sharing the unique gifts that they have. So it's kind of igniting and lighting the match to get something going that really sparks the passion within them. What is it that they had to surrender on this side here real quick so we know what that is? It was surrendering to low self-esteem, or the fact that, you know, maybe thinking I'm not good enough. And this is saying is that they deserve success, they deserve love, they deserve the passion, right? That sunflower is all about moving towards the light and, you know, igniting that light within them to create this paradigm shift, okay? And that's what I see here. This is all about the I am, that solar plexus chakra. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And this is about setting an intention and to release any old remnants of low self-esteem, okay? So it's focusing on love, success, and abundance is what this person is doing, okay? And any sort of blockages that might, well, you know what I want to do is I want to find out how this person feels about you. How does this other person feel about you? Just so you know, we're going to pull some cards real quick. Romantic feelings. Their romantic feelings are real and they're worth expressing, and perhaps they haven't expressed those feelings so much, but they do have romantic feelings for you. I will let you know. This is also pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning them. So there might be some red flags in the relationship or situation right now that could be coming into play here, is what I feel. So pay attention to the red flags, right? Anything else that wants to come through? You deserve love. They have to understand that they deserve love. And this is, again, self-love, okay? How do you feel about them? What's coming through over there? What is it? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate might differ from your past, from your usual type, or maybe other past, or the past or expectations of the sort. Okay, so keep an open mind. What else? You're about, Aries, healing some family issues from what's coming into play here. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And this could be about, the way about how you live your life, how you go about your life, and the template that you learn and what you need to release in the process. And that's what I see here, okay? So very, very key for you here. Very, very key. It wants you to bring love into the situation for the moon cards. Bring love into the situation, okay, is what this wants to say. And emotions are running high. So for, again, that respond versus react, remember that, guys, okay? And anything else for this other person on the other side. There's a win-win outcome in the process. There could be, you might be dealing with a Libra and they want some equal balance. Just saying, okay? I'm sending you lots of love, guys. Note your comments. Drop your girl a like and subscribe. It helps my channel tremendously. And I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.